Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and you join me once again in Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We're currently following along a full coal truck who's just, he's basically stolen his load from the coal processing plant. Coal production has dropped off again because nobody wants to work in the coal mine. We've got, that's a bit of an exaggeration on my part. How many people are currently working in there? 62. If we could get up to 50% people working in there, it would make a massive difference. Also worth noting is actually the quality is only 20%. So, you know, there are a number of reasons why coal production is not brilliant. But coal production is not brilliant, and as such, the throughput is not really working as well as one might hope. If we just check the stash here, 110 in stock at the moment, but I'm leaving it switched on to importing for dollars. Simply because I got a bit fed up with running out of power. And if that makes me wrong, I don't want to be right. Well, actually, I would quite like to be right. But that may well make me wrong. Who knows? So anyway, the other thing we were doing last time around was we were examining... Hold on, what's going on here? I might have to have a look at that. Why are you two both hung up? No. Yeah, we're also looking at the progress that is going on here at the food processing factory. We're currently devoid of workers here as well. I've got so many people in my town, in my republic, I should say. They just seem incredibly reluctant to actually turn up and do a day's work. There's always an excuse here in Failuregrad. We put it on the advertising for new citizens. Always an excuse at Failuregrad. Right, what's going on with you two idiots? Presumably, you're going this way, and you're going that way. Right. Okay. Why are you unable to do so? Maybe if I were to put a signal on here, that would sort it out. Despite the fact I never got around to actually using this bit of track. Let's try that. That's a no. Okay. All right. Well, let's try this. Give me that again. Do that. Yeah, okay, good. And then where else haven't I put a signal yet? I'm just going to keep putting signals down until you people get back to work, because it makes absolutely no sense for you to not currently be working. There you go, you can move forward. Good. You're not blocking a line at all. What's your problem, clown? This is utterly illogical. No one is blocking anything at the moment. Right, I've got signals everywhere. Let's put another one in. There you go. See, that makes everybody happy. What about one here as well? Yeah, and... Oh, hold on, he's turned round. That's because you made it one way. You foxed him. Oh, well, if he goes the wrong way, then, yeah, let's put some here as well. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is, at some point, I'm going to learn all about signals. I'm going to experiment until I understand what these signals are trying to do. Because at the moment, I haven't got a Scooby. I've got no idea what their intention is, other than if you put enough signals down, it starts working. And that's wrong. Well, okay, I am completely flummoxed. I have no idea why this prat has stopped here, because there are no other trains. The passenger train is up in the station, is up there somewhere. There are no more trains. There are no more places I can put signals. Maybe this tiny piece of track here. But what? What's the problem? Why have I got a red light from you? There, Tiger. I can stick signals all the way down the line, but it does not going to make any difference because you've got nothing but green after the next signal. Maybe this signal's just broken. Let's get rid of it and see what happens. Okay. No. Use the signal removing tool. There you are. There, now you should be able to go. Yep, signal was just broken. I tell you what, if that's a gameplay feature, I like it. If that is a bug, I don't like it as much. But anyway, look, it's working now. So you know, let's all cheer up. Stop referring to your workers as clowns. with quite such ferocity. Good. See, now they're now happily running down the same bit of track. See, all of those you were going, oh no, you needed to build another signal on the what's it. No, the signal was broken. Yeah, see, it wasn't me at all. Why are you, farm vehicle, having to travel so far to get fuel? Don't answer that. I know the answer already. The answer is, it's the nearest fuel station that I've got. 69 tons of crops in there, and 183 in this one. To say that when this building becomes operational in a little over 3 years' time, it will be busy immediately. As soon as the first worker, possibly only worker, turns up, they're going to have their hands full, in no uncertain terms. Right then, that's the recap done. What am I actually thinking of doing today? Genuinely don't know. Oh, yes, I do. Yeah, I know I had a plan. It's okay. It's all good. I just want to go quickly check on the coal situation. A queue of 5 at the moment. Let's use the number of trucks in the queue as a measure for how successful it's currently being. 39 out of 220. Oh, for pity's sake. Come on. We can do a little better than that. I mean, we've got a population at 22. Hold on. 44. Yes. 66 workers. And 50% of them are working up the mountain. Alright, I'll allow it. Alright, okay, that's fine. Alright, new tactic. Start breeding. You know, if you can't go and get some religion, get some nookie instead. You know, get some babies in the house. One worker can't work because of a low education level. Get on the bus. Someone teach him how to get on the bus so he can go into town and get some rudimentary education so he can work in the coal mine. All right? He could push a wheelbarrow or something. I'm sure that'll be within his capabilities after he goes through kindergarten at the age of 36. Right then. What am I doing? Meat. Well, that's abrupt. Right. Okay. We need a meat farm. Meat livestock farm. Yeah. And you need crops in order to feed the livestock. Good. You then need a slaughterhouse. We can do that too. And a meat storage locker. We can do that 3. Okay, this is all good. I believe meat doesn't need to be processed. Let's just go poke the shop for a sec. Is that the shop? No, that's a kindergarten. Not the same thing. That's the shop. Just meat on its own. We're currently buying it using rubles. By providing our own meat, people will be significantly happier, is my assertion. So, where's the smartest place for this? Now, we can send a truck to go pick up crops to bring to the cattle prod. Yeah, that might work. Or we could try and do another one of those very clever automated factory hookup systems, which so far has kind of worked, but I have kind of hosed it on an occasion as well. I think we'll build this in isolation and use just a little truck to get that going. And while we're at it, we'll put a gas station in there as well. Okay, get to work. Ready, team, break. Okay, now then. Yeah, okay, yeah, alright. So you want a meat storage locker. We're also going to need access to the road. Getting the road over this strip of rail isn't going to be straightforward. Also, we're not using this strip of rail. So, you know, maybe we just get rid of it. You know, I mean, that's something you could do. Right, I'll give you a road connection. Fine. Yeah, we'll stick it here. No, we won't, because I might want to use that for more fields in the future. So we'll stick it somewhere else. And given that we're trucking stuff up here, it doesn't really matter where we stick it. So we'll stick this in our pipe and smoke it. There we go. Right there. Good. Already got power. Paid for with rubles. Everything is glorious. And then from there, we will grab a truck. Yeah, from the truck shop. No, hold on. Before you do that, build the gas station first. And that way all your constructions will come online at the same time. Okay. Right, and gas station. Is that the best place for it? Yeah, because that way your tractors and whatnot don't have to go too far in order to get juiced up. We won't auto-purchase anything. Obviously, we've got some right now, but we'll put a stop to that. Pack it in. You've got 14 tons. Are we buying any? Are we? No. Right. We've got fuel here, although it's too late for this chap. He's already committed to going further in order to get that happening. Now, you need some workers, okay, and you need some crops, and then you can make cows, because you rub the corn together enough and cows just suddenly appear. Which is rather like the song, you know, why do cows suddenly appear every time you are near? I'm not entirely sure I'm remembering that correct. Oh, I seem to have a spare bus. All right, well, good news for you, bus. Why did I not tell you you were working at the coal mine? Not anymore. Right, you are now going over here to teach people how to slaughter animals for a living. Congrats. Actually, I imagine the slaughterhouse is going to want some action as well, but we'll worry about that in a minute. Also, I am going to sell my ceremonial bulldozer and digger collection. As much as I might want them back later on, I'll just buy them back later on. I'm pretty sure I'm getting a reasonable number of what do ruble use as the 100th currency. Anyway, I'm reasonably sure I'm getting good rubles on the ruble there in order to sell those back, so I'm not too fussed about it. Now then, we want a truck. Do you take corn? No. Covered trucks do. Yes, you do. Right, okay, crops. Let's find one we like the looks of. With just a little local truck for local people would be sufficient, I suspect. What about you? 4 tons. Perfect. The IFA W50 covered is got us covered, and that's going to work out fine. Right, you come out. Right, talk to that one. Yeah, and then from there you go to, where's it gone? It's just a little further up the road. All right, go to that one. There you go. Right, load crop. Yeah, okay. Chemicals? No. To be honest, he's going to have a tough time loading anything else, so we'll just... No, we won't. Hold on. Yeah. No, be specific, otherwise that will bite you in the backside later on. And then unload here. Wait until unloaded. You wait until loaded. Yes. Go to work. Thank you. Right, okay. Now then, that's something. I mean, it's pointing in the right direction. How are we getting on here? 1,380 days of work remaining. Well, that's some progress going on. We've still got a few more resources need delivering. 62 tons of bricks. We've got 39 tons. That's okay. 29 tons of boards. Is that still to deliver, or is that total? I suspect that's total. Yeah. So I think that's total remaining. No, it's total remaining at the bottom. Bricks is where we're coming up short at the moment, but actually we've got loads. We've got enough boards to finish. We haven't quite got enough steel, but that's all right. It's all trucking in. I might just go and poke my head round the corner of the warehouse here and make sure that we've still got plenty in stock. We've got tons in stock, loads of it. Actually, we've got literal tons in stock, but we also have loads of it. So that's working out fine for the time being. I think we need more people. I also think we need a second grocery. But I'm not going to deploy a second grocery until I'm actually starting to deliver some products for myself. Right, here's the fuel station reloading vehicle. So we're now going to add another stop for him. And that's going to be down here. There you go, this one. There you go, the Farmville gas station. You are unloading. Yeah, no. Wait. Hold on. No, you need another refinery stop first. Alright, we can do that. That's okay. Refinery stop. Gas station refinery. Yeah, loads. Don't unload anything. Wait until you're loaded. And then go down here and unload the works, please. There we go. No, hold on. Be specific. Or it will come to bite you in the behind later on. Right, good. Yes. That, please. Now, the good news is I'm not running so many vehicles that I'm running my petrol stations dry, he says, without having checked. Alright, okay. There's no need to be quite so snarky about it. What have we got? 38 tons of fuel in stock. That's loads, and that's the busy one. There maybe is another busy one next to the oil plant itself. 66 tons. It's fine. we are absolutely sorted as far as fuel is concerned. We're not using anywhere near as much as we need to. So that's good. The only thing we're not doing is, because we don't have many workers, is we're not building up much of a backlog, which means that yonder fuel tanker has to wait for a bit before he can depart with a fuel load. Huh? Huh? No, stop it. Right. Okay, good. We are running lower on bitumen, but again I put that down to fail oil not producing at the same rate that I'm exporting it. One of the good things actually at the moment is that I'm pretty much break even now on cash, even though I'm still paying for stuff personally. Overall I am breaking about even. Now then, you should be about live. You are. Okay, we're producing apparently 5 tons of livestock a day, and there you go. We've got a little bit of livestock just sat there. I don't know why it takes more workers to make more livestock happen. That if anything, you leave livestock to itself for long enough, it makes more livestock. That's nature right there, kids. That's just how it works. You leave the animals alone for a bit, you come back, there's more of them. Right, anyway, we will get the slaughterhouse going. And I don't think we're going to be able to squeak in a direct warehouse link here, as much as I would love to. Yeah, it doesn't like corners. Warehouse links like being directly connected. What we could do, however, is wait for this bus to get out of the way, kill that off, and then do something silly. Right, there we go. Let's hope this doesn't break everything, eh? Let's build the new road first. Yeah, I'm building a new road. I perhaps should have mentioned that. Flatten the terrain up. Flatten, yeah, okay, yeah, that's good. Right, and then wang that around the corner like this. Really? You've really made that road super efficient. Well, thanks, Guy. That's good of you to say so. Alright, no, get as far as here, and then we'll build the rest of it. Okay, some other infrastructure is in the way. Is the infrastructure in question the road? Is it? Because that's what I'd quite like you to talk to. If I'm honest, you know. Alright, I'll tell you what, how about we do... you're saying it's too big a climb. Are we running a road in a ditch? We are a little. Okay, fine. Yeah, we'll do this. Now, in a couple episodes ago, I used my own construction crew to do the bulldozing. And that was fine while you've got bulldozers available. And actually, given that just cost me $8,500, having bulldozers available, it's almost worth buying a construction office, just sticking a couple of bulldozers in it, and going, right, you're there for when I need to bulldoze some stuff. And that's not a terrible idea either. Right, flatten that up some. Look, if I have to do this the difficult way, as you should probably be aware already, I will do. It really doesn't bother me about what? About doing things the hard way. Oh, come on. I don't need you to go downhill. Just do that. Yeah, I've held the right mouse button. Are you prepared to go anywhere at all? You're just... Every time I whip... You're just wibbling the ground now. You are not doing anything that I'm finding useful. You are interfering with what was a quite... Hold on. Let's not get carried away. A somewhat thought-through idea. Right, back this up. Yeah, I know, I'm just wasting money, but, you know, let's do this right. Now, expand the radius of this. Smooth the hell out of it. That's it. Now, we're not going to bulldoze the bit of road that bus and that truck are on at the moment, because I foresee consequences in doing so. Right, now then, you're not going to get much smoother than this. Now, push off. There you go. I'm quite happy for you to connect up to that. That will do nicely. Thank you. Okay, right, now, that's going to get built. So let's make that happen. There we go. Yeah, go on. Good. Pause again. Oh, look, see, he's gone. New road. That's going to be superior to all the old roads, obviously. All right, and we'll get rid of all of this lot. right, and this junction bit here. We'll get the smoothing Leviathan out again. That's it, and we'll do our best, but to be honest, I have seen more effective smoothing tools. No, I'm lying. That's come out quite well. Right, and then we're going to do the reason for this escapade, which is we're going to get ourselves a slaughterhouse here, and remember, you can't spell laughter without slaughter. And then we will plop that in here. Will we? Yeah, I just said we will. Therefore, that's happening. Right, and then we'll create a connection there using the old forklift trucks between these two, like that. Good. So that's going to happen automatically. The only issue is the worker delivery is dropping currently at the livestock farm. And I don't know whether people will walk from the livestock farm to the slaughterhouse if that's where they choose to work. We'll also reconnect that bit of road. We'll reconnect this up as well, or make a connection in the first instance, and see what we get. Activate. Dig, 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 build, build. What's that? What is this building that is currently that's the slaughterhouse, mate. Oh, okay. That's the thing that you inferred you would quite like to happen. Right, you've got some livestock. Spanking. You don't have an awful lot of meat storage going on, though, so we should probably build ourselves a meat cooler. Right, how big's that? It's not that big. But obviously the direct warehouse link is completely uselessly placed. This is like a flipping puzzle game. And just in case you're not aware, I hate puzzle games. Oh, the level of hatred for the puzzle game is unsurpassed. Because if you don't do it the way you're supposed to, well, tough. I'm not going to do it the way I'm supposed to. I'm going to do it the way I want to. Well, we're going to have to truck this then, aren't we? Right, fling it around like that. Get it in here somewhere. That's it. Can't build due to infrastructure. Yes, you flipping can, son. Whack it in here. Puzzle games. Right. There you go. Because the thing with puzzle games, people, just while I'm working, you know, I'll tell you a little story. The thing with puzzle games is level 1, you go, oh yeah, okay, right, I've done that. Level 2, you kind of go, yep, got that one, yep, not a problem. Level 3, I think I've got that. You move on a little bit. It's convincing you that you're having a good time. You feel a sense of satisfaction in having solved the puzzle. Anyway, 20 minutes pass, and you're actually quite enjoying yourself now. And then it goes level 5, and you kind of go, well, how the hell are you supposed to do that? And so you look at it for a bit, and you work on it, and you kind of go, so if I do that, and it goes, failed, and you go again, and 5 minutes later, failed, and you look at it again, and you kind of go, yeah, okay, well, I'll do it like this. And it goes, success. And you go, good, and the next one, and you look at it, and you go, how the hell are you supposed to do that? Rinse, repeat, puzzle game. Basically, if you don't think in exactly the same way as the designer, you're not going to win that game at all. And when you have won it, what are you going to say? You're going to go, yeah, I played the puzzle game. How was it? I did the puzzles. Oh, well done. Do you feel like you're uplifted as a result of that? No. Oh, well done. There you go. That's puzzle games 101 right there. Right, you go here, you go there, and then... oh, no, this is just meat, right? Yes. So, no, wait till you're loaded, and wait till you're loaded with meat. Don't you like the way that I ping between... Hold on, this truck doesn't actually do meat. It does cattle. Doesn't do meat. Sell it. Right, okay, yeah, get shot. Buy the right vehicle this time. Okay, well, what does meat then? Some kind of cold truck. A covered truck? That's what you were just using, and it doesn't do meat. Okay. A personal car. Does passengers. It doesn't do meat. Don't be silly. It's not a cement mixer, now is it? Bus? No. Cement truck? No. Harvesting? Covered. Fire? Dumper truck? No. Open hole. I know, I was clutching, but it is no. A refrigeration, there it is. Sorry, I didn't spot it. Fridge truck. Well, given what's available at the time, I think we'll go with... he does a lot. Yeah, we'll go with the big... I know it's a Skoda, but I'm going to refer to it as a skid. All right? I have been so far, but just for those of you who just kind of go, yeah, I think I'll find a Skoda. Yeah, I know it's a Skoda, but I'm going to call it a skid. Right, load 100% of everything. Wait till you're loaded. Yes, because you'll save fuel that way. And then head out to that one and unload. Do we want to do that? The reason I'm questioning it is maybe I could then take this truck direct to stores. Although just shuttling between the I mean, let's leave it doing that for the moment because I'm not quite ready to deliver to stores yet. So building up a bit of a backlog right now is not necessarily a bad idea. So let's do that. I'm not certain I locked that route in correctly. Let's say for the sake of argument that I did. Okay, right. Now then, how's it going over here at the food processing plant? Well, it's built some more. That's a good sign. Oh, 11 whole workers on site. Steady on there, lads. 500 and some odd days of work still to go. You've got the resources you need. Well done. We only need another 12 tons of boards and another 7.5 tons of steel. And that's mission complete. Good times. Crops, we've got plenty of crops going on. How's this doing? You've got 2 and a bit tons of livestock. Excellent. With no workers. Less excellent. And in here, you've got 1 ton of livestock. Very nice. And no workers. Yeah. How many are you packing there, Chief? 52? Brilliant. Hold on, you turn around. No. Don't turn around. I'm going to guess now that those people are stuck on there, aren't they? All right, well, look, I'm going to send you to somewhere new. Let's go to that one, it's closer. And then we'll get rid of the livestock farm. Okay, go to the Farmville Slaughterhouse, which is a fine name for a fine enterprise. And no mistake. Right. This fluctuating voltage is a bit of a concern. Now, it was mooted a couple episodes ago that maybe I'm close to maximum output. Yeah, we can't rule that out. Look, stop buying fuel for a bit. We'll use up the what we've got in stock for a little while. I don't understand why it doesn't automatically port this through. Is there a button that I'm missing? Because surely you would assume that it would fill up the internal capacity and then use the external capacity as an overspill, right? I mean, we just flung a bunch of tons in there. But anyway, not paying for fuel for a little bit. Paying for coal for a little bit. That's going to be useful. Yeah. So it was suggested that I might be a little close to the wire when it comes to. When it comes to power production and that a second plant might be needed. And if that's the case, we're in deep trouble because there's absolutely no way I'm going to make that happen. 2 workers coming up in the bus. 32 currently on shift. It's not enough, people. I need you to be putting out at least 50 tons a day because we're burning through more than that. I know that there is coal in the ground there. Maybe some local facilities will cheer these people up a little. And also, why have you not got any power? Building is without power supply. So what you're saying is, yes, they don't have any power. All right, really? Where are you getting yours from? Oh, all the way over there. Okay, right. Well, in which case, I'm going to turn this into a little neighbourhood and possibly build twice as many of those buildings. But I'm not going to do it now. We'll do that in the next episode because that'll give us something to look forward to, won't it? Yes, it will, Colonel. There you are. See, look, see how easy it is to get on board with these ideas. We'll just watch the comings and goings here at Death to Animal Central. There you go. I like how he's backed up halfway into the building. That's splendid. That's like reality, almost. I've been Colonel Failure. Thank you very much for watching. In the next episode, we're going to once again tackle the comedy fun times that is coal production. And I look forward to seeing you there, so be sure to subscribe to ensure you don't miss out. Fling a like at this one if you enjoyed it. There's a bus. And I'll catch up with you soon. Slightly concerns me a little bit that the bus is just unloading out of the back hatch into the slaughterhouse there. Now, I know we need to produce meat, but this might not be what I had in mind. Possibly best not to ask. Catch you next time. Cheerio! Meat is good, friends. Meat is very, very good. Or it will be, eventually, when the people who are working in the meat factory actually manage to make some meat, and then we take it to the laughter house in order to make it not be meat anymore and turn it into some kind of reconstituted animal product for human ingestion. That's the kind of thing that we want people to sustain themselves on here in my Soviet Republic. Anyway, I'm getting close now to the point where I feel like I've got most areas of industry sort of under control. See how I'm using these vague hand gestures here? That means it's only vaguely under control. See how this is... with me being on camera, I can convey that much more emotion and whatnot. Anyway, there's a lot more of this to come. I'm very much enjoying the game, as you possibly imagined, despite the fact that the game is doing its absolute best to foil my every caper.